Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doralisxoxo. If you're new, welcome. Today is such an exciting video because I will be reviewing the Fenty Beauty collection by Rihanna herself, the amazing, beautiful Rihanna. Everybody loves Rihanna. I love Rihanna. I don't know if you do, but if you don't, I don't know what's wrong with you because, girl, get it together. Rihanna's like everything, okay? I listened to Rihanna since the day she dropped her single, okay? So honestly, I was so excited that she came out with her own beauty line. Fenty means her last name, so that is amazing, and I am so proud of her. She came out with 40 shades, guys, of foundation. Like, I've never seen that in my life. She thought about everybody, light, medium, dark skin, and I am so happy that everyone now can go out there and get their shade. My bird is chirping and chirping. I am sorry if you hear her, but yeah, I'm so excited. I created this look for you guys. I gave you guys my tips, my thoughts, my impression, everything. This is not a first impression video because I did try the foundation and the primer in store and I got color match. But either way, it's still my review and my thoughts about the Fenty Beauty collection by Rihanna. And if you guys want to see how I create this look, just keep on watching, you guys. So I grabbed a lot of items and I went to Sephora. This is my bag right here. My bag, you know what I mean. And I grabbed a couple of items. I actually had a beauty consultant color match my skin. And before she did that, I actually just looked around and tried to find my own skin shade, but I didn't find it. I thought I was a 330, and then I thought I was 310, and I ended up being 300 when they put the little machine in your skin and they just find your color match. So that was a little challenging for me because usually I would order things online, but I was like, you know what, let me go in person because you never know. You know, I heard a lot of things, how the foundation oxidizes and how you have to really go in person to get your shade. So I just wanted to make sure that I had everything I needed and it was my shade. I didn't want to go back and get another shade. So yeah, you guys understand me because 40 shades, like, girl, she went from light to medium to dark. Like, who does that? No other brand has had so many shades that I know of. And all my friends are always asking me, oh, do you know what kind of shade I am in this brand or this brand? Or do you know a brand that has for dark skin girls, like a lot of ranges of shades? And I honestly don't know a lot about dark shades, but honestly I'm so happy that Rihanna was able to do this because I have a lot of friends that are dark skin and they're always asking me questions. So girl, if you're watching this video, you better go to Sephora and get yourself your shade, okay? Because this shit is popping, okay? I already know how it feels on my skin and everything, so this video is not a first impression, but it is a first impression for the 3 matching sticks. So the contouring and the concealer and the shimmering highlight. And it is a first for the brushes as well and the sponge. So I'm so excited to do this video and let's just get started because I'm rambling right now. But yeah, so I got a couple of items. I don't even know where to begin. So I'm gonna open each one and I'm just gonna discuss about it, and I'm gonna be using the Sephora app to guide you guys and let you guys know the details of each item. So I'm gonna start off with the primer. This is how it looks. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is how it looks. And I really like how she really like put it in details for the how you call this? I'm forgetting how to speak. I really like how she took her time and everything is really nice, and it's like this pinky nude with black container, and then it says soft matte, so I'm guessing this is gonna give you a soft matte finish. And when I applied it on my skin at Sephora, it just made my skin feel so hydrated and so smooth. So I really like that, but it didn't feel super matte at the same time, so it's kind of like in between, and it's a little bit tacky, which is amazing for your foundation to like actually get on your skin and for it to just be like super smooth. So I always tell my friends that it's really important to have a primer. So I always apply a primer, you guys. It's really important. It just blurs out everything, all your pores, and it just makes your skin look very, very smooth, like a baby butt. And honestly, it will help your foundation get on super, super, super smoother and really, really nicer. So I'm going to start off with the soft matte. The soft matte is actually, it is $32. I have it here at Sephora. I don't know if you guys can see. I have the app here on my phone. Yeah, my phone's a little dirty. I'm sorry. So it's $32 and it brings 1.8 ounces, which is a pretty good amount. And it's basically a shine stopping pore diffusing primer that smooths the way for better foundation application and longer wear with an instant retouch effect. So like I said, your pores are going to look super nicer. It's going to minimize your pores a lot. And it's going to reduce the shine in your skin, which I always look in a primer because honestly, like, my skin is super oily and I'm breaking out because I just got off my menstrual. So please don't judge my skin. It's actually a good thing because you're going to see how amazing the foundation works on your skin. And it's basically going to smooth out everything and your foundation is going to go on better and it's going to wear off longer. So that's a plus for me. So what it does is just makes it really, really nice, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how it looks. So it actually comes with this container in the box, which is really helpful and really, really good because it protects the item since it is like a glass. So it's like a glass, it's really frosty. It's like a frosty pink nude. Kind of reminds me of the KKW brand, like the collection. But this is really nice because you can actually see the item in the container. So I really, really like that. And I did say it's instant retouch primer. And it's really matte and it brings 32 ml and 1.8 fluid ounces. I know I said that already, but let's just go with the details. So I really like the cap. It has the cap, you remove it, and it has a pump, which is very helpful and very, 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 very great because that way it's just easier. You apply less. So I'm just going to talk first about the product and then I'm going to apply it on my skin. So I feel like that's easier so you guys know about the product and then you guys see it on my skin as well. So I'm just going to do 2 pumps on my hands. So this is like the amount that I do usually always. And I'm just going to rub it into my fingers and I'm just going to warm up the primer, which is super, super good. So then when it goes on your skin, it just glides on easily. I'm just going to apply it on my face. And I usually work it on my T-zone area the most and my cheeks and my forehead because my forehead and my cheeks are like, those are the areas where I really, really struggle a lot. And I'm just going to apply one more pump just to the sides of my face just to hydrate a little bit because my skin is a little bit dry and very oily as well. I've been breaking out like I said before. So just by applying that, it smells super, super, super good. So good. I don't even know how to describe it, but it just smells really good and like pleasant, the smell. And instantly I feel really refreshed my skin and it feels very, very smooth, which is something that I really, really like. So that's that, and it gives you like a little glow. It's not super matte. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's not super matte, but it gives you like a little glow, but it feels really, really smooth. My skin already feels smooth, you guys. So that is amazing. So this is the foundation brush in number 110. And it's also the same way as the primer, the same details basically. Yeah, with the black, the nude, and the pink. And basically this foundation is a full body foundation brush. And it's basically supposed to give you a firm, air touch, full coverage look. And I'm usually not a brush person. I'm usually always with my beauty blender or my 3D blender. I did get the blender as well. So what I want to do for this video, I want to do half with the brush and half with the sponge. And let's give you some details. So it's a medium density liquid foundation brush designed to give a seamless air touch full coverage. So that's a good thing. And I'm going to show you how it comes. So it comes in this plastic wrap, which is very good because that means it's very sanitary and clean. And then when you open it, so it just really protects the brush. So I really like that it came with that. So I'm just going to take that off. And this is how the brush looks. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it's super long, and just by touching it, it's super soft and gentle, so I really like that. I'm just going to take out the sponge as well so you guys can see it. So this is the Precision Makeup Sponge in number 100, and it's the same container as everything else. Then when you open it, it comes in this little plastic wrap, which is really good. And then this is how it looks. So just by touching it, it's super, super soft. It reminds me of the Beauty Blender, but it's just a little bit different. And it has a flat side and a rounded side, which is really, really good because the flat side can be for contouring or just applying concealer. And then the rounded side can be for applying the foundation. So it's very useful, and I really like that. See what the sponge says. So the sponge is $16, and it is a 3-sided makeup sponge designed without latex, perfect for applying and blending all formulas. So that is amazing to me because you can do liquid, you can do stick, and you can apply it, and it just goes on smoothly on the skin. And yeah, so these are the two brushes, the brush and the sponge for the foundation. So I'm going to show you guys the foundation, and we're just going to see the difference between the sponge and the brush and which one do I like better. So for the foundation, I am in the shade 300. Okay, so it's basically for medium to tan skin with neutral undertones. So, like I said in the beginning of my video, I love that she came out with 40 shades. And what amazes me is that you can be light skinned, like the palest girl ever, and your shade will be there. And you can be the darkest girl ever, and your shade would be there as well. And I really appreciate that from Rihanna because she really just not thought about herself, but she thought about everybody else, and I really, really, really applaud her for that. So I'm super excited for all my dark skin girls and my light skin girl and my medium girls to all find their shades. Go out there and go get color match because it's not easy to get it online, because I was going to get it online and I thought I was a shade, and then I saw so many girls saying I got this shade, and then I had to go get color match. So I just went and got color match. Honestly, the girls in Sephora are super sweet, and they could really help you out and let you know your shade. So if I were you, I would go and do that. I ended up being a 300 because actually the foundation does oxidize once it's on your skin. And I thought I was a 310 or 330. So girl, go to Sephora, okay? So let's talk about the foundation. So the foundation is for $34, and it's for medium to full coverage. Let me see. Yeah, so it's medium coverage, and the skin type could be sensitive, normal, dry, oily, or a combination, everything. So it works for any skin type. So that amazes me. That is like a plus because my skin is super oily, but sometimes it's super dry. So I'm like on a combination. So I am so excited to try this out. So the finish is supposed to be matte. So let's see if it's going to be matte. And what it is, it's a soft matte long wear foundation with buildable medium to full coverage in a boundary breaking range of shades. So I'm so excited to try this out again because when I put it on my skin in Sephora, like she put it on and it felt so amazing with the primer as well. So I was just like, girl, I need to take this home. Like, as soon as I felt it on my skin, I just loved it. So I'm in the shade 300, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks. So this is how it looks. It looks exactly the same as the primer, just that the cap is white instead of pink. And it does have a pump as well, which is amazing to me. I really, really like that. And it does say behind to shake it well. So you have to make sure you shake it before you apply it, just so the product can really like mix together and just give you the quality that you need. So it does bring, let's see how much amount does it bring. So it brings 1.8 ounces, 32 mil, which is the same as the primer, so I really, really like that. So this is the foundation. And I'm just going to do one side with my brush and the other side with my sponge. So let's just start off with the sponge, and I'm just going to damp it a little bit, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that my brush is a bit damp, it's more bigger in size, of course, and it just feels really, really soft and really, really nice, just like the Beauty Blender, but it just feels so much better. So we're just gonna start off with the sponge, and I'm just gonna apply some pumps. So I'm just gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do 1, 2. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps, and I'm just gonna apply it onto my skin, and I'm just gonna do my left side first. So I'm just gonna dab it into the skin. And it feels really, really nice. Okay. So you guys can see just by that, it covered a good amount. So I'm just going to do another pump. And I'm just going to apply it onto the top of my forehead. I'm just dragging it a little bit down on my neck. I'm just going to apply some on my nose on one side. And you guys can see a difference right away. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is coverage. And I'm just applying some on my eyelid. There is a lot of coverage, and off the bat it feels really, really, really natural and like lightweight on my skin. It doesn't feel like really, really heavy, which I really, really like that. So I'm just gonna apply. Now I'm gonna do the other side using the brush. So I'm just gonna apply some on my brush. This is the amount I applied, and I'm just gonna use the brush to help me. And so far, I really like the brush as well. I'm gonna apply some more. The brush is super gentle, but again, I'm so used to the sponge. Like, I really like sponges more to work with. But I feel like it just glide on easier with the brush. Let's just continue to see. Like, I'm obsessed already, you guys. I'm just gonna apply some down my neck just to color match everything. And I really like how this is really my shade. Like, it really matched perfectly. So I really want to thank the Sephora girl for hooking me up. Like, thank you so much. I'm very happy that I got my shade. So I'm just going over it with my brush on my acne areas. Do you guys see that? My face is super beat. I don't feel anything. It feels so natural, you guys. I'm not even joking. Like, it feels so good on my skin. I feel like you can put like so much and it will feel so light. Oh my god. I am shook right now. You know how shook I am? It looks so good. Oh my god, you guys. My skin looks so airbrushed. It's not even funny. It looks so smooth on my skin. Like, I do not even see my pores. I also have, what is this? The gloss. Okay, so I also have the Fenty Beauty Matchstick Trio, which is the concealer, the contour, and the highlight. And it brings a matte skin stick, a shimmer stick. Yeah, you guys get the point. And this is how it looks. And I got the shade medium 200. So it brings Bamboo, Mocha, and Trippin. And I hope this is my shade because, I don't know, a lot of medium skin girls were saying how the deep one was better for them. But anyways, this is so cool, you guys. Like, they are magnetized together. I think that is amazing. That is so creative. I just love how it looks. It brings the name of the shades here in the bottom, and they're all the same color of the shade. That is amazing to me. So I'm just going to take the shade Bamboo, which is the contour, and this is how it looks. Oh, by the way, let me tell you guys prices before I start. Okay, so this retails for $54, and yeah, it comes in medium, light, tan, and deep. So I think I should have gotten tan 300, but they didn't have it in the Sephora I went to, so I got the medium. So let's see how it works for me. So let's try it out. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Bamboo, which is the concealer under my eyes. And I'm usually not a, hold on, let's clean this up a little bit because I don't want to mess it up. So I'm usually not a concealer stick person, but this is how it looks. And I'm gonna show you guys the amount it brings. Okay, so this is a good amount, you guys, because comparing to the KKW contour sticks, like, it didn't bring shit, and I didn't get it because that small amount was just, like, ridiculous to me. So I am so excited that this actually brings a good amount for its price. And I'm going to use my blender to blend everything out. So I'm just going to apply this. Off the bat, it feels super smooth, you guys. Like, really smooth. Wow. Okay. So it feels smooth, but it also feels a little bit drying. So let's see how it blends. So I'm just going to apply some on my chin, on my forehead. bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow. I'm gonna apply some here as well. Okay. So I really like how that blended. Let's see close up. So that blended pretty nice, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if this shade is a little bit too light for me. But again, I really like how it blends. It feels really soft. It's a little bit drying when you apply it, but it blended pretty well. It's not bad. It's not bad. So let's try the contour stick. So I'm going to try the contour stick in Mocha. So this is how it looks. And I'm just gonna contour the areas that I always contour. And I'm just gonna do my nose. I'm not good at this, guys. Don't judge me. I try. And I'm gonna do my forehead. And I'm gonna do my jaw as well. I'm gonna do my lips. And let's just get blending, you guys. So for blending, I will recommend for you to not blend downwards. Always blend upwards. I'm just going to use the sponge to blend it. So I just blend that. And I'm using the flat side. And I'm just going to look at myself here in the mirror. I think it's easier to do that. So the contour stick actually blended out pretty nice. Just gonna blend this. Wow, so it looks pretty nice. I would have liked it if it was more darker. So I should have gone for the tan contour sticks and the concealer, but it's not bad. I'm gonna use the brush to snatch my nose. Let's see how good the brush is to blend. And I'm just blending that. Wow. Oh, guys, I just snatched my nose. Guys, let me see this again. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm like obsessed already. Wow, guys, I really snatched my nose. So off the bat, I'm gonna tell you something. I really like how the brush blends things out better when it comes to contouring. When it comes to foundation, I also like the brush more than the sponge. But for contouring, I say I would go with the brush. For the foundation, I say I go with the sponge. That's just how I feel. Because look, with this brush, you can just blend it out like this. But with the sponge, you really have to like, you know, dab it and just blend it a lot. So I really like the brush more than the sponge, because you can use it for more than one thing. So now for the shimmering sticks, I'm going to be using the shade Trippin. And it looks like this. It's a beautiful like coral peachy shimmering stick. And the great thing about this is that you can use it as a highlighter and a blush as well. You can even use it for your eyelids, so it's very versatile. So I'm going to use the shade Trippin as a blush today. So I'm just going to apply it to my apples on my cheekbones. I'm just going to apply it right here. So I like how it gives you like that little glow. And I'm just going to blend it with my my foundation brush. I just got to see myself with the... Okay, so I really like it. I feel like it blended out really nice on my skin, and it gave you like that little glow, which is like a natural glow. It's not really showing that much, but I do feel that the sticks, they kind of take off some of the products of the foundation. So I'm just gonna rub it onto my brush, and I'm going to apply it on my skin. I feel like that will make things easier and more visual. I'm also going to apply it down my nose so you guys can see the little glow. I really like that. Oh, snap! My nose is glowing. I really, really like that. So I feel like when you apply the stick, the contour stick or the shimmering stick or the concealer, I think you should apply it to the foundation brush. Just like a sweeping motion, and then you apply it onto the skin. And I feel like that will apply it easier than you applying the stick on your face, because I feel like it's gonna take off your makeup. So that's just one tip that I suggest. And honestly, I really like how it gives me like that natural glow. It looks really nice, and my nose is glowing and it's snatched. Oh, I'm obsessed. So now I'm gonna show you guys something. I do have the contour stick brush. This is how it looks. I forgot to show you guys, but this is how it looks. Then when you open it, it comes like this, and this is like a travel size. So I'm just gonna contour and show you guys the sweeping motion, and I feel like that's gonna contour my skin so much better. So this is the shade Mocha, and I'm just gonna use this and the compatible travel size it's contour and concealer brush. So you can use it for very portable contour and concealer brush. So it's in the shade 150, and it values, it's in the, oh, this is highlighter, never mind, this is not it. I was looking at the wrong one. I'm like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Like, I know I'm not saying this wrong. Alright, so this is, it retails for $24, and this is how you use it. So it basically gets on all the magnetics. I'll show you guys. So it gets on the magnetics trio sticks, and you can use it to contour and conceal and for sculpting. So I didn't use it the first time because I wanted to see using the sponge or the brush, but I'm going to use it now because I want to contour a little bit more. So I'm going to take the shade Mocha, and I'm just going to do sweeping motions like so. And I'm going to try to contour here. I'm just doing the sweeping motions. And you see how you can see the product so much more than when you use the blender? I really, really like that. And it just snatches your face more. And I feel like it's easier to blend and to show So I'm just gonna use that for my face as well. I really like this stick. I feel like it's really nice. And it's very nice when you're traveling and you just take this with you. I really like that. I'm just gonna contour a little bit. Just contour my nose a little bit. So I really like how this contoured better than the stick and the sponge. So that way you can see it more. So I really see it more on my skin than when I use the sponge and the foundation brush. So I really like that better. So that was the portable contour and concealer stick. And I really like how it's just like the trio sticks, but it's in white, so it's just making it stand out and it looks different. The only thing I don't like is that it's white. Same thing as the cap. Like, my cap is already a little bit dirty. I don't know if you guys can see, but honestly, it looks nice. You can clean it off, so it's not a big deal to me. I don't really care. And now I'm gonna show you guys my highlighter. Alright, so this highlighter brush retails for $32, and it's custom cheek hugging shape, effortless glow. And it's the same thing. It comes in this packaging where it's very safe, and you take it out. So you take it out, and it comes with this cap that protects your brush, which is very useful. And the brush is super soft, and it's on an edge angle, which is very nice for contour, for highlighting, so you really know where you're highlighting. And this is in the number 120, and I just love how the brushes look. They're all so beautiful. Like, I really like that. And the highlight that I got was the Ultimate All-Time Talking highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. And at first, you guys, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit scared because I was like, this shade looks super yellow, but when I put it on my skin in the Sephora, I was just like amazed by it. It looks so gorgeous on Rihanna and on other YouTubers that I watch. So I was like obsessed, and I was like, I need to get my hands on it. I'm so used to like the pinks and the peach and the golden and the champagne. And this is like a yellow golden shade. So I did not get any of the Killawatt Freestyle highlighters that come in two. And I just got the single highlighter in, let me show you guys. Oh my god, this is so hard to open. So this is how it looks. It's all white, and then the back it says Trophy Wife, and it has the color of the highlighter. And this is how it looks. So it's a beautiful yellow golden highlighter. And then it has the initials of Fenty Beauty, which is really nice. And of course it has a mirror, which I highly appreciate, by Rihanna. It has a mirror, which I really appreciate, by Rihanna, because honestly, like, we always want to see our face and how it looks when we apply makeup. Because sometimes we'll be on the train or outside and we don't have a mirror in our face, you know, everywhere we go. So to have one with you, carrying it with you, is very nice. And the single 3D hyper, it's a 3D hyper metallic gold, and it retails for $34. And I really like it because it is weightless, it's long wear, and it has a cream to a powder consistency, which I really like, because when it comes to powdery highlights, I don't like how it glides onto my skin. But if it's a little bit creamy, I feel like it will glide on really nice with powdery as well. And yeah, so I want to try with the brush. I did not try with the brush in Sephora, so this is new to me. But I really think that the brush will really look really nice. It will make it stand out more, and it will glide on gentle on the skin. And for those of you that don't know, I don't recommend you applying highlighter on these areas here because it will really stand out your pores and your pores will show more. So I usually focus it on the areas back here. So I'm just going to take some of my trophy wipe, and I'm just taking a small amount, and I'm just going to apply it on my cheekbones here. Oh my god, I really like how that looks. And I'm just going to apply it. Oh my god. Do you guys see that? Guys, like, okay, Riri, okay, girl. Oh my god. So I tried to apply a small amount because this is buildable, so the more that you put on, the more it's gonna show. But I really like the, oh, girl. I must say this is my favorite product so far because this is just so pretty. I just really like how it's different than any other highlighter that I've ever seen in my life. It is super different and it's so beautiful. Rihanna, you're giving it to me. You was not playing, girl. You was not playing, girl. I'm just gonna put some on down the bridge of my nose because I'm just... Do you see that? Oh my god. That is crazy. I'm gonna apply some on my forehead. And very gently because this highlighter can really, really, really look intense. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Oh my god, do you see my nose? Like, are you guys seeing this? Because honestly, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna apply some on my Cupid's bow. Wow. And I also want to like just play around, and I'm just going to apply some on my eyelids. I want to see how it looks because this shade just amazes me like so much. So I'm just going to look for a flat brush. Let's see. So I'm using my Dior flat brush in number 21. So this is a flat brush. And I'm just going to take some of this trophy wipe and I'm just going to apply it on my eyelids. Booming! Oh my god, this is so pretty. This is so pretty, you guys. It's not even funny. And you can really wear it alone or like bring a transition shade in this. But this is so pretty. Wow, that's so pretty. I really like how this looks. Holy cow. Alright, so now I'm gonna go for the transition shade, and you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use my contour stick. So I'm gonna use the shade Mocha, and I'm going to take my brush, Morphe R38 brush, and I'm just gonna sweep my contour brush onto my brush, and I'm just gonna take that, and this is gonna be my transition shade because I really like this soft brown mocha really, really like that brown. And it blends really nice with the highlighter. So I'm just taking that and I'm just blending it with everything else. I'm just building it up. And I'm just going back and forth, sweeping motions. And that looks so booming. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So I'm just gonna go back again with the highlighter, and I'm just gonna tap that on my eyelid just to intensify it a little bit more. And literally you guys can wear this to go out a party or something. I really, really like that. And now I'm just gonna take the, where is it? I'm gonna take the Trippin, which is the shimmering stick, and I'm just gonna take some of that, and I am going to be using, where's my little brush? I'm gonna be using my R41 brush, and I'm just gonna sweep that onto the stick, and I'm just gonna apply that in my inner corners here. Just gonna give it that natural pop. Which I really, really like. You see that? Like, it's just like really nice together. I'm just gonna apply some of that on the bridge of my nose as well, just so it doesn't look so yellowy, you know what I mean? But I'm obsessed so far, like with everything. Okay, so that was Trippin', which was the highlighter. And now to end off everything, I'm gonna apply some eyelashes off camera, and then we're gonna do the lipstick, the lip gloss. So I'm gonna apply the House of Lashes, and we're gonna finish this off. So I have my lashes on, and I feel so amazing. Like, oh my god, I'm just like glowing everywhere, and I'm just like ready to go out. You know what I mean? I just love this look. The look that I created right now was more to go out in the night and just have a good time. But this whole collection, you can use natural looks as well. But I just wanted something different. But let's finish off the look. I already applied my House of Lashes in the lashes called Siren. They're really, really pretty, and they're really, really full. And now I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Oh, guys, I just got this in the shade Black Noir, and I am obsessed with it. So I'm just going to apply this to my lower lashes, and I am also going to apply it to my top lashes as well, just to make everything blend together. And I just love, love, love how it just leaves your lashes super full and really nice. So I'm just going to apply this to the bottom. And I love how the applicator is super nice, and it's like pinky, and it's pink and black, but that's really nice. And I'm just applying this on my lashes. You just want to take your time with everything, guys. Makeup is everything practice. Like, for me to like grow and do good, I have to practice. And if I do silly faces, don't mind me. Everyone does them. I'm sure you do them as well. But I just love how they make my lashes look so full and really, really nice. So let's just do the same thing on the other side. I'm just applying this here as well. And mind you, I don't have bottom lashes. Like, I barely have anything, and this mascara, like, is just so poppin'. My best friend was the one that mentioned this to me. She was like, you need to try it. I heard it's really good. And that's what I'm doing. Alright, do you guys see the difference? It just made everything just pop out and look really, really nice. So I'm very happy with that. And to end everything, I am going to show you guys the gloss. This is the Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. So I had a lot of mixed feelings about this. I was like, why didn't she come out with more shades? Why she just came out with one universal gloss? And I was just like, you know what? It's a beautiful gloss. And we're going to try it right now. But it retails for $18. So it's basically a shimmery rose nude. And let's see, I really like the container. I like how you can see the gloss. And I like this mirrory cap. So the applicator is super big, like really, really big. But let's just see how it applies. And I am going to line my lips with, the I Love Sarahi ColourPop collaboration in the shade Curvy. And I'm just gonna line them just so I don't know, I've just been lining my lips a lot lately, and I think it just makes it stand out more. And I really, really like that. And I also fill in my lips with the liner. I just feel like it lasts longer when you do that. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to apply the gloss. And first and foremost, it is large, like it's huge. So I'm just gonna apply that on my lips. Oh my god, guys, it smells like candy. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh my god, you guys, this gloss, it smells so good. It smells, oh my god, you guys, it is so glossy. Oh my god, you guys, I think I found the most amazing gloss ever. Like, if there's one thing out of everything that I would drop down and get for sure, is the gloss. Oh my god, you guys, it is super soft. I'm like blown away by this gloss. It's super soft, it's super shiny, and it's not sticky. For me, that's just like a plus. Like, I love glosses that are not sticky. But this gloss, it just blows my mind. I just love how it looks on your lips, and it smells so good. Like, I would love to wear this every day because it just smells so amazing. Like, I love it. Alright, you guys, so now that you guys see my final look, this is my final look. So now that you guys see my final look, I just want to tell you guys my overall review about everything. I am obsessed with the whole collection, you guys. I wish I had money to grab everything, but I just grabbed the most important things to me that I would use. And from primer to highlighter to gloss, I would give everything a 10. I feel like it's so good for your skin, and it just leaves you that flawless, beautiful look. and I'm just obsessed with everything. I just can't wait to see what she has in store, what's coming up next. I'm obsessed. If I was to pick between the primer and the foundation, I would say get both, because the primer does help when applying the foundation. It just makes everything smoother and it minimizes your pore. The foundation is amazing. I would say go get your color match at Sephora, because it is hard to pick your shade online, and it does oxidize on your skin, so I would highly recommend for you to go get color match. When it comes to the sponge and the foundation brush, now it's dirty, so excuse this. I would highly recommend both, but if you're more of a sponge person, I would go with the sponge. And if you are more of a brush person, I would go with the brush. I absolutely love both, but I feel like the sponge, it takes more time to blend, and with the brush it's easier to apply, and I just love the bristles on this brush. It's super soft and smooth. I just love both. Honestly, I'm happy I have both, but the sponge is cheaper, so if you're looking for something more affordable, I would go with the sponge. I also love how it brings a cover, which really protects your brushes, and it just keeps it sanitary. For the contour sticks and the brush, which is this brush here, I really like this brush. I feel like it blends really nice, and for you to carry it on your purse and travel with it, I think it's amazing. And you can use it for contour, concealer, and even for blush. Like, it's just really, really good. It's a little bit pricey, but I think it really blends everything nicely. As you guys see in my video, I use the brush and this as well. When it comes to the trio sticks, I feel like this is so cool. It's magnetic, but I wish I would have picked the shade Tan 300 instead of 300 medium, because I feel like the contour stick was a little bit light for my skin, but it works because sometimes you don't want something too dark for your skin, so it works for me. I really, really like the shade Trippin. I feel like it's a beautiful peachy pearl shimmery stick, and I really, really like that. It could be very useful for your eyelids, for contour, for blush, for highlight. You can use it for various things. For the concealer, I feel like I would probably use my own concealer. It does come on a little bit dry, but if your beauty blender is damp, it will blend out really nice, and it will look very smooth on your skin. But I would personally just go for my own concealer if you don't want to waste a lot. This was $54, so it's a little bit pricey. But overall, I just think I should have changed this to Tan 300. When it comes to the gloss, you guys know, hands down, I am obsessed with this gloss. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful. No wonder it's universal. Any shade could use it. Any skin tone can use it. And I'm obsessed with it. It's not sticky. It's just amazing. Like, you need to get it. When it comes to the highlighter, there is another highlighter that comes by itself as well. And it's called, I think, Moon something. And it's like a white gold shade. But I really like Trophy Wife. I feel like it goes on in any skin tone, mainly medium skin tones and dark skin tones. I think it's a beautiful shade, and it's very different, and I love that because not a lot of brands have come out with this golden metallic yellow highlighter, and it looks so beautiful on Rihanna. If you guys saw the opening of like everything, it was gorgeous on her skin, and I love it because you can use it as an eyeshadow and as a highlighter, so it's really nice. If you want a very intense highlight, you can apply a lot, and if you want a subtle look, you can apply less, and the brush really helps you. So I really like the highlighting brush because it really allows you to just get through the area, and the bristles are super soft like the foundation brush as well, so I'd give that a plus. And I honestly love everything about the collection. I don't know about you, but if you haven't gotten it, girl, you better get to it because this entire collection is just booming, amazing. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what product is your favorite and what you want to go and get. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Mwah!